So the idea behind this year's Christmas Carol is that last year my wife asked me if we could go see some professional carolers because she really wanted to hear some wonderful Christmas songs. And because I was directing the Santaland Diaries and A Christmas Carol at the same time, I could just not take any more Christmas. And so I said, no, we cannot go do that. And then I realized that's part of what people want out of their holiday experience. That's really what part of people think about when they think about the holidays and the kind of event around it, is they think it would be wonderful to hear some great, beautiful voices and perhaps to see some fake snow fall on those people. So what we did is we spent the summer cutting the script down a little bit to trim about 30 minutes out of it to make room for the songs would go, and then we added in 16 songs to it. So there's actually some like 19 or 21 moments where people break out into song. So then the idea was to bring everybody in, and for the first week we mostly just spent time singing, learning all these songs, learning all these hymns. We also, when we were casting the show, cast actors that we knew were the triple threat, people that could sing, could dance, could play instruments, and could act. You will also see, whereas in past years we've had recorded music, this year we have a live band going on stage. So we have a cello, we have a harp, we have a piano, we have a violin. So we have live music to accompany and underscore everything that's going on, in addition to the singing that's going to be taking place. People always ask, what is it like to do the same show, 2 or 3 years in a row, and this is my second year doing it. And I have to say, actually, one of the joys of doing it several years in a row is that there's people like Bill McNulty who have been doing the show for 15 or 20 years, and every year attack it as though it's their very first year of doing it. They kind of struggle with, how do you do this role? And you have to love actors that give it up every year for the same show over and over again. And that is a great inspiration, especially for our apprentices that are here, either working the show or doing the show, to see what it takes for professional actors to really get in there, and how do you give it up every performance, every year. They do Christmas Carol at certain points 9 times a week, and you could very easily fall into a sense of complacency, except when you have someone like Bill, who is out there throwing himself on the ground, tearing his heart apart, and then a little singing and dancing on top of it 9 times a week. So that's, I think, incredibly impressive to them and to our audience that gets to come see it.